The need to remember the contributions of African descendants post-slavery has been a priority of ICA. After the Emancipation Declaration, many issues were yet to be resolved as colonial powers stifled the growth of the black race. ICA reminds persons from the black community to remember the contributions which activists have made to ensure that black people are treated fairly.
We within the Rastafari and Pan-African community, we continue to highlight the contributions made by persons of African descent. Within the region of the Caribbean, Latin America and so on, we have some real great examples of persons who have really made tremendous contributions towards the African people, the African race, and humanity generally. So, as you all know, we are currently, today is the eve of our Grand Marcus Mosiah Garvey concert, which is taking place right here at the VG Sports Complex tomorrow, the 31st of August. And it is so fitting, the 30th of August being the day declared by the United Nations for International Day of Persons of African Descent.
Mr. Alexander says not much support is given to events which focus on the evolution of the black race. He says it is incumbent on the relevant authorities to ensure persons of African descent are aware of the contributions made by those before them. He says their sacrifices should not fade from the minds of the black race.
As black people, these kind of events, we have to ensure that we support those events. Because it's one thing for us to be out there just talking and always, regurgitating history about the contributions made by great persons of African descent and so on. And it's another level to come out and support activities, that surrounds that kind of a theme. So in that same vein, we're really hoping that, the sports complex will be too small to hold people tomorrow.
While this year's concert aims to honor Marcus Mosiah Garvey for his contribution to the diaspora, tributes will be made to other individuals who contributed to the freedom movement. He encourages citizens to come out and support the concert.
We have to also remember all the hundreds and thousands of freedom fighters, the persons of African descent who have made great contributions towards our liberation as a people. Because we're coming from a state of emancipation, and now we're in a post-emancipation era, but nonetheless we have to recognize that emancipation itself is a process. So the process continues. We have a role to play now in this time as African descendants, as black people, to ensuring that the legacy of those African descendants who made great contributions to our race, that their legacy is not forgotten.
Mr. Alexander honed in on the concert being a means of reducing crime and violence via conscious music. He says if the music played on the airwaves is positive, then positive results will surface in the long run.
We look at this concert also as a means of a crime-fighting tool because we believe in using conscious music to combat the scourge of crime that we're going through. Some people use sports to combat crime. Some people use police to fight crime. So we within the conscious community, we're using the conscious music to fight crime. So many of us may sit out there and cry and lament about the spate of crime that is in the country and so on. But ask yourself, what can you do about it?
The lineup for the Conscious concert will feature local and regional artists, poets, local dance groups and the spoken word. The concert will take place at the VG Sports Complex on Saturday 31st August from 8 p.m. For the DBS Newsworld, Manasseh Stanislas reporting.